Hello, and welcome back to our playthrough of Exile, Escape from the Pit. Last time, I believe we explored Fort Remote and talked to the people there. There wasn't a whole lot there because it's not really a very exciting place, you might say. Not a whole lot going on, but before we go and explore the caves to the west of that fort, I wanted to come back to town here and go ahead and identify some of these items that we got. So let's go ahead and do that. Probably not going to get anything that good, but I think it would be worth doing so that when we go in the caves we can have more space to bring back more stuff. And yeah, okay, so that's pretty much kind of the usual stuff. We didn't really get anything too crazy. Bronze ring of skill is useful. Unfortunately, we pretty much already have let's see, we got a bronze ring of skill there. Okay, this is actually something that I forgot to basically do for the past 73 episodes, was if you go to more info, you can actually not only see what spells your characters know, but you can also look at your specific items. So this is a level 2 ring of fire resistance, and if we like go to the bronze greatsword, it does like this amount of damage with this bonus, so you can actually see what your items do. I pretty much just went to the guide and just looked them up, but you know, you can do this in game, so I was not aware of this. So that is something that we should have been doing for like the past 73 episodes, but I'm not sure if we ever opened this up like a single time. Which is kind of sad. But I wanted to check and see what level the ring was, because it could actually be... but that's a bronze ring of skill. Okay, that's a level 0. Because I'm pretty sure Splorky has a... I thought he had a ring of... yeah, this one. Okay, it's the same thing. So we can pretty much just sell that because Kodak... I'm pretty sure already has 2 rings, yeah. 2 protection rings. Tell you what. Kodak can actually take the ring of skill, and then we can give the protection ring to Snizzle. I think this might be a little bit better of a setup. We need to buy him ammunition too. I'm not sure if we can do that here. Cause let's see, torches, rations. Okay, we might have to do that at a different town, or maybe just a different shop. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try to look for that, and I will see you guys back at the fort. Okay, so we are back. Probably gonna have to cut some of that just out completely because I actually forgot to sell the items that we identified, which was basically just like some armor and like an axe and stuff. So nothing that we really wanted. Did we get anything of note? Not really. We sold the wand to death because honestly, I just don't think we're ever gonna use it. And we bought some bronze arrows, so that should be good. Right. Okay, let's go ahead and get exploring. I'm a little bit nervous because we actually didn't have any combat on our 2 trips from Fort Remote to I think it's Blask, or maybe it's a different town. I don't know. I'm starting to lose track of the towns in this game. There are like literally so many towns, but yeah, so I don't remember which one, but we didn't fight anything, which was unusual. So I have a feeling there might be a lot of combat in this cave. Yeah, so there might be a lot of music, and we go to a lot of fast forwarding because, yeah, the combat is starting to get a bit much at times. Okay, I'm not sure how we get to that. Probably secret passage. There we go. A group of soldiers in the armor of the Sulfras world tried to defend themselves here. They failed. Everything of value, that you can find anyway, has been looted long since. Okay, so that was probably the... it could be remnants of the forced expedition, I suppose. This seems like kind of a odd place to find them, though. I always assume that they kind of started out near the east, right? Kind of with the like the sliths and stuff. So this is like literally a couple 100 miles southwest. Quite a ways, but I'm probably gonna have to fight these guys. Yep. Okay, let the music begin. Okay, so we got some pretty good loot. Didn't take too much damage, although Sizzo did get hit pretty hard. But I think that turned out okay. Let's check for any secrets. Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned, so supposedly, as we learned from talking to the people at Fort Remote, a group of adventurers went here a few months ago, and they were looking to kill the Chasm Drake. They were not successful, so that's kind of our goal here, is to hunt and find the Chasm Drake, and hopefully be able to take it down. There's probably a good chance that we are not quite prepared for that yet, because a Chasm Drake is probably on the same level as like a dragon, maybe a little bit less strong, but pretty strong. So this body might have had some useful items on it, or been useful as Drake food. Okay, I completely read that wrong. This body might have had something useful on it, or have been useful as Drake food, and not something reduced it to ashes. Okay, so that could be either the Chasm Drake, or it could be the just regular Drakes. I'm inclined to say regular Drakes because what we know about the Chasm Drake is that it doesn't really move that much. Like, it kind of just keeps to itself, mostly. So, at least that's kind of my assumption. This twisty network of passages is unnerving. Not for what it contains, but what it doesn't. The corridors are all empty, all identical. Yeah, this place would get pretty confusing, but thankfully we have an auto map, and we don't have to do this by hand on graph paper. Very thankful for that. I could never, I mean, I don't know. I suppose it would be cool to make your own maps, but it would just be so much extra work. Okay, there's actually a secret here. Save the game. We might get poisoned. Okay, we have to check this though. Let's save the game and let's check and see if there's any secrets. Okay, there's actually nothing here. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see, Splork 6, right? Yep. Okay. Let's keep exploring. Check this wall for secrets. Nope. Okay. There's not a whole lot here, but I guess that's kind of the point, is that this is, let's see, an eye beast. And he fled. Okay, nice. Hopefully we don't run into any basilisks. Not because they're physically tough, but getting turned to stone is not fun. That's basically the same as just dying, so you know, that would cause us to reload the game, which is never really a good time. I guess let's just keep going north. I'm not really sure exactly what's the best way to do this. There could be something down here. Let's save the game and check. Or not, okay. We could just get rid of the poison, that's fine. We don't have to, save scum all the time. In fact, let's, do that as well. Okay. In this small side cave, someone has built a small tower. A sign in front says, Sathus, Miscellanea. Visitors welcome. I will never understand, the, people in Exile, they, like, set up shops in, like, literally the middle of nowhere. I don't know how they expect to really get business, but... Anyway, huddling about the crowded tower, you find an ancient greenish-gray slith. He doesn't greet you with hostility, however, but with friendliness, bordering on servility. Welcome, welcome. I am Sathus. It's so nice to have customers. Well, besides my main customer. But come in, let me show you my wares. You look at his potions and the other items he has made. It's remarkable work. You ask him who his main customer is. All he says is that his name is Sulfras. Okay. Before you go, you have a chance to buy several interesting things. Okay, we got an elixir of power. No idea what that does. Resurrection bomb, might be something with alchemy. Magic lockpicks, and a piercing crystal. Okay, so we will probably not buy anything for now, but magic lockpicks sound kind of cool. I assume you can use those to open doors that are magically locked. Or maybe they're just regular lockpicks that are enhanced with magic to maybe be better at unlocking things. Either way, we don't have too many issues with not being able to unlock doors. So I'm not too concerned about getting those, but maybe in the future. And a dead end, okay. I don't see any secrets. I guess we can go right here, that would probably be a good plan. Okay, and this actually kind of goes back to the where we started. Well, not quite. It goes into the same map. Okay, well, this is a different map now. We already read that. Let's just keep going. Okay, we haven't had too much combat. This is actually very nice. I thought it would be a lot worse. Maybe I spoke too soon, though. Okay, and this just leads back down here. We already kind of explored that. I want to finish the northern part before we finish down south. Okay, yeah, so this is where we actually started. So I think we're getting near the end. Hopefully. Could be a secret here. Guess not. Okay, there's not really much here. Okay, there's something here, obviously. There is a message carved on a stone outcropping. Domain of Sulfras. Okay, we don't know who Sulfras is, other than he is a customer of the merchant that we just met. Hopefully he is friendly, but we shall see. Save the game just in case, and actually let's go ahead and rest. We might as well. Yeah, that's great, okay. Okay, you are crossing a land bridge over a series of boiling, sputtering fumaroles. Through the steam, you see two non-reassuring rows of skulls on poles, and a tower of damp, gleaming basalt. Okay, so Initial impressions are not very good. Skulls with like pikes with skulls on them, and like all sorts of. Oh, and you got the lava. Like this is not a great looking place. Oh, and top it off, we got a evil altar. Fantastic. um, yeah. So might not be friendly. We shall see. Okay, we see a demon. He seems to not be attacking. You see a demon. The loathsome purplish creature is pacing back and forth, agitatedly in the magic circle. It sighs angrily. I am Bak Shah. I am bound to welcome you. Yep. In frustration, it rakes the invisible barrier around it with his claw. Then it calms down. I am bound to welcome all corners to the home of the mighty Drake. Okay, is this the Chasm Drake? Sulfras, mightiest of dragons. He placed me here to greet and give warning. He speaks the words with loathing. Okay, so is the Chasm Drake the same thing as a Chasm Dragon? Is that like... Sulfras, though, actually has a name. I feel like Fort Remote would surely know the name of, like, the dragon that lives here. This is kind of confusing. Okay. There are 5, and this one is bound to me. Ugh. I was a servant of Aelica, and for that I earned a good pay, but here I anguish. Arch Incantatrix. The demon looks around to make sure nobody is listening. He looks at the walls unusually carefully. Strange. He turns and speaks lowly. But she has not forgiven this slight. One of her statues is here. Okay, this is kind of strange. So... one of her statues is here. It is well hidden indeed. If you like me... oh, excuse me. If you, like me, are one of hers, you will know what to do with it. And watch out, the walls have teeth. The walls have teeth. Okay, this is a very, very strange conversation. I guess we will save this. So I guess Aelica is a powerful mage. She has something to do with statues. And walls have teeth. Okay, that was interesting. Give warning, okay. Sulfras requests nobody take the east passage from his chamber without permission. Those who disobey would die in fire. Okay, this was interesting. So he said the walls have teeth. So maybe one of these statues I guess works for Aelica? We can't talk to them. Let's see here. The walls have teeth. I don't see any secret passages. So I'm not sure what we are missing, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and see what's inside here. We got some cool looking lava. More statues, and I guess that is the mighty Sulfras. Okay, let's go ahead and check the rest of this area. I suppose there could be a secret here. Okay, there actually is. Let's check the top wall as well. And there's one here as well. Okay, this is interesting. What is happening? And there's another statue. A statue of a drake looks out over the fumarole. Occasionally it scratches itself. Hiss. Hiss, hiss. Aelica? Yes. Okay, so obviously there was some plot with this that we just don't know how to do. See, I don't think we checked these. Nope, okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly what to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what these things are. In a glass case, you see a shining golden mace covered with intricate filigree. It almost seems to glow with its own light. Yeah, so we're not going to steal it because obviously the dragon is like right there. And we do not want to die. And gleaming mithril chainmail. It's the most beautiful suit of armor you've ever seen. Okay. That's like, okay. We want this. I don't care how we get it, we have to have that. The mace would be cool too, but the mithril chainmail is like, sounds really cool. Okay, but let's go ahead and talk to this guy, and maybe if we ask him, he'll just give it to us. I doubt it, but we'll see. An enormous dragon 4 times the height of a human, 100 feet long, its mighty length, coiling and uncoiling, rests on a bed of hot coals. When he sees you, he bares his fangs in a grin. They are black. Okay, so 4 times the height of a human. So let's just say, if a human is, I don't know, 6 feet, right? So that'd be 24 feet tall, 100 feet long. Like, that's pretty insane. Okay, but let's go ahead and see if we can ask about the armor. I am Sulfras. I am a lord of my kind. Bow down before me. Such is the command of his voice that you do so, without intending to. To be fair, if there was something like 20 feet tall, 100 feet long, that like can breathe fire, and can fly supposedly, then yeah, like you're gonna listen to him. That's just the way it is. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that was the wrong thing to ask. My actions and machinations are private, and you should not presume to ask. You shuttle involuntarily. But I'm looking for some assistance. Okay. Yes, some humans have expressed an interest in that passage to the east, the passage I control. They, or at least this puny group called the Scimitar, expresses interest in passing it. Interesting things are beyond. I may allow you, but you must ask permission. Okay, maybe he's actually kind of reasonable. He chuckles. Denied. Oh man, okay. But it can be owned. There are 2 items of interest to me. A silver circlet and an onyx scepter. Bring them and I will give you permission. Okay, go ahead and save that. A silver circlet. A silver circlet brought down by some pathetic humans some time ago. I've only heard of it. I don't know where it is, but it is of great interest to me. And that is all you need to know. Without warning, he rolls and vomits a mighty gout of flame into the air. You almost faint. Stolen from me. I know not who the thief is, but I know where it is. The Tower of Magi. Fight them. Get it. If you would pass seal, get it. He breathes flame again. It's very unnerving. Okay, so we don't know where the circlet is, but we do know that the scepter is in the Tower of Magi. So we go ahead and save that. Save the game. Let's see what this says. Zots. Okay, I guess we can't pass through there. Understandable. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. We got more quests to do. In addition to healing Patrick's wife, talking to the Scimitar, and getting these items for Sulfras. And next time we'll probably go ahead and explore the south part of the map. and maybe try to look into doing some of these quests as well. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.